Right, today we are working on a Frigidaire stove oven combo. My daughter says that it takes a long time to ignite between deals and it's not baking very well. So my suspicion is that the igniter has gone bad on it. So let's take a look. In here we've removed two screws from back here. Get a little light here for you. There's one here and there's one here. I've already removed them. This comes out pretty easy. Hope y'all can see all this. It just lifts up. Back. That comes out. And this has a nut that I've already removed. It goes here. So lift this up, comes out. And where the light is shining is your igniter. So I'm going to turn off the flashlight so we can see a little bit better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up here. And we are going to hit bake. And let's set a temperature anywhere. And you're going to hear that little click. There's the click. The light stays on. Come back down. And what should happen is this thing should turn really orange and then almost a white orange. And then it should ignite. So let's see here. Well, I can tell you already that's taking too long. This process should take maybe about 15 seconds. It's not bright enough. I'm going to go with the igniter on this one is bad. We can see that it is not quite. It should almost blink out the screen on this phone. It is not getting bright enough. Okay, I don't see any reason to heat that up anymore. So let's go ahead and turn this off. Cancel that. I'm going to pull the bottom drawer out here a little bit so we can see. Alright. Sorry about all the moving around. I forgot my camera today. Alright, you see these two wires running over to this box? You're going to remove that box and in there will be two wires. You're just going to unplug those. And then we'll come over here and take off those two screws. Make a little trip up to the hardware store. I suspect these parts cost about 50 bucks. You can get them on Amazon. Unfortunately, it's the holidays. I don't have time to wait, so I'll be spending 50 bucks today. I'll give you a video later of removal and installation. Alright, I've done a little bit of work in advance here, but it's real easy. This plug plugs in over here. That's a little bit bright on there so you can see it. There it is. It just has a little clip on the side. You squeeze it and it comes right off. And we're going to move back here, and you see that there are two different sizes of prong slips here. That's so your novice person who wants to try this can not get them reversed. And it comes right off. So when it goes back on to big, small on to small. I had a little bit of an issue here, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to back up here a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. And there's only two screws that hold this little thing on, and it just comes off really easy. I know that this hasn't been changed since the manufacturer, so I'm going to send a big thank you out to the manufacturers. The little screws, they stripped them. It took me about 10 minutes to get them bad boys off. But nevertheless, we are now unhooked. The question is, well, holes are stripped. What do I do now? Well, while I'm at the store, I'm going to go ahead and get me some stainless steel screws. And they'll just be a tad bit bigger, and they'll be self-tapping. So we'll just go ahead and get those, and we'll be done with that. So I'm on my way to go get me a new thermocoupler so that she can cook this Thanksgiving. Alright, I'll show you how to put it back on when we return. Alright, I've gone and got the new part here. This is my old one, and we can see down on the end of these wires that they don't have the same connector as we have here. So what we have to do is we're going to cut these, splice this one in, and note, this was a question that was asked to me earlier. Use the wire nuts that come with this kit. These are ceramic. The plastic ones from Home Depot will melt. You will have a second problem. So use these ceramic ones. They're well worth your time. Alright, so I got to do a little tap on the holes right here. They were stripped out, so I've got these screws to put in. And we're going to go ahead and install it. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, I don't have my camera with me, so no tripod. So I'm going to go ahead and install this, and I will show you a little bit as we go. Alright, we have installed a new one onto the gas pipe. Got the new screws put in. I just had to drill the hole a little bit, put a little larger screw, no big deal. Got our wire nuts on that came with the package, again because they are ceramic. Now the wires had this little rubber insulator on it, and I'm sure it's a heat resistant one that goes down there very close to where the gas comes through. I'm putting them back on anyway. So we're going to go ahead and let's see if I can do this holding the phone. So we're going to set that down here. And it doesn't go all the way down now, people. It just right to where that little screw hole is that it originally came out of, just like that. And then I'm going to plug up the wires, and then we'll do a little one on how it came on and how it works. Okay, I have reattached the pipe for the gas. I have the thermal burner on, and I've hooked all my wires up, and I have them kind of neatly tucked down and out of the way. And please put that cover right there back on. It protects the plastic connector underneath there so it won't melt and cause you a bigger problem. One of the things I didn't point out is that I didn't take the door off. When you're working on your oven, do not lean on that door. If you bend them hinges, all your heat will escape while you're trying to cook, and that makes for bad cookies. Alright, so here we go. We are going to turn it on again. Let's hit the bake. And we'll hit the up. We'll wait for it to click. Green light to stay on. There's our click. Light's on. Let's turn off this light and watch what happens down here. This should only take a minute. There, it's already getting much brighter, much faster. And a nice glow. See what I was talking about earlier? It's going to kind of mess with the lens. It's getting very white hot. And here comes the gas flow and the ignition. Beautiful! That only cost me $45 today. If you had called out somebody, this is a $250 job plus parts. So, we're going to let this cool off, and we're going to put our separation pan on so the heat flows out evenly and she can get back to cooking. Appreciate y'all watching my video.